Do you want to know how to get endorsed? Then you should probably watch this video. If you don't know who I am, my name is Z Johnson. On Instagram, I go by the moniker Z Batteria Johnson. A lot of people ask me, where does that come from? It's actually Portuguese for a drummer. With that being said, over the past 3.5 years, I've amassed about 22,000 followers on just Instagram alone. I haven't broken into YouTube, but I think my YouTube followers go a lot deeper than I probably most would assume. Every day on Instagram, I'm asked by drummers in my own DM, how do I get endorsed? How do you get endorsed? How do I approach a company? What do I do? I'm going to tell you in this video. Please swipe to the right. People think that you have to have all this skill, you have to have all this talent, you have to be in the right place at the right time, you got to know somebody who knows somebody. All of those assumptions about getting endorsed are 100% wrong. And I'm living proof that that assumption is wrong. Because to tell you the truth, 3 years ago when I started doing videos, I knew no one in the drum industry. The only drummer that I knew was a drummer who played at my church. That's the only drummer that I knew besides my cousin, who's the first female that I saw playing drums. I thought it was really necessary to make this video because I keep hearing the same question. So the information must not be out there. I'll tell you what it takes to get endorsed. And the truth be told, it's actually 100% free. It's called effort. The video that you're looking at was made on my cell phone. I have a Samsung S8, okay? I set it up on a tripod and I started talking to it. Then I paid for this app called KindMaster. You can get it in the Play Store. I think it's about $1.99. I started going on YouTube and watching videos of how to mix, master, and edit videos and how to compress sound to make your surroundings sound more professional. But you know what I did? I started doing that to my drum videos. I set up a camera. So really, how you get endorsed is effort and loyalty. I made a commitment to myself to upload a video of a new idea every day. And I did that for 2 years. And little did I know, 20,000 people would start watching. And with those people and that audience came influence. And influence equals buying power. And when companies started noticing that I had influence and that I was actually a good person and carried that influence as far as my character onto other people, they started offering me products to try. Now I will say this, any drummer, any musician can try a product, but not every musician is going to go through the effort to learn that they can take a logo, put it in the corner of a screen, fade it out, and make it look professional. Not every drummer, not every musician is going to do this with every product that they've ever touched. Not every drummer and not every musician is going to take that effort. Did you hear that? Effort and attention, as if that product was something that they purchased with their own hard-earned money. Not every drummer, not every musician has the effort. A lot of you have the talent. A lot of you have an audience. A lot of you have influence. But you haven't figured out how to package that as professionally as possible. The difference between talent and influence and talent, influence, and endorsement or sponsorship is, what did you take from your own style? How did you present it to your audience? That's the difference. You have all these desires that you want to be endorsed, that you want to be on tour, and there's no professional quality videos of you playing online. You have to raise the bar. When you have videos of 10-year-old kids in their bedroom editing videos like it was an actual television show, and then you come up to me or you come up to a drum maker or someone and say, hey, I want to be endorsed. And the best you can do is a cell phone video recorded from the wrong side with horrible audio quality. That's no way to present yourself to a company and say, this is what I can do for you. Yeah, that's great. Your homeboys watched you. Black Surfers Rim supported you and gave you 10,000 views, but the video sounds terrible. But we don't know anything about your story. What I did for 2 years was I told my story, and I used Instagram to do it. And people started following and watching. So as much as they were a fan of the cymbals that I was using or the drums that I was using, they know about the story of me having only one drum kit for the past 20 years. And that drum kit I actually built myself through trial and error. They know about that story because they've been following my journey for so long. So before you ask how to get endorsed, you need to ask yourself, how am I presenting myself to the world? What do they know about my story? Because a drum company isn't buying your talent. Talent comes a dime a dozen. But they're buying your character, your likeliness, and your story. The way that you tell that is the difference between you being talented and never having anyone back you up as far as gear, or being talented and an awesome individual with an awesome story that people can relate to and want to buy from. That's how you get endorsed. Anybody can do it.